Ivan, to have such a big lead, let it get away from you guys and yet to still be able to pull it out at the end. What does that say about the club and what does it mean to you guys moving forward?
It says that we're tired of losing. That game could have easily gotten away from us for various reasons, but we dialed in at the end on defense. I mean, we know we can score, but defense, that's where we get our stops, and that's where we can win the game. That's how you win games, defense.
Sam, how would you assess your first game as a starter at the point?
I felt really comfortable out there. I've been a point guard my whole life, so when Tyrone went out, like I said, it was nothing new to me, and I just felt great. And it makes it easy when I got guys like Ivan and Jordan, Jabari, who are gonna make it easier on me and hit shots and open up the floor. So I felt great and confident.
Sam, you were able to penetrate and get the ball to your big guys for layups in the first half. It seemed like that penetration kind of went away in the second half. What was the difference, you think?
I think they changed the way they guarded ball screens. In the first half, they were hard hedging, which makes it a little bit easier to get around the big. And in the second half, they started going under, and the big was more flat, which bought time for the guard to come back. And they made it a little more difficult to penetrate, and they had a guard come back and recover a little more easily.
Ivan, what did you think of how Sam played?
Sam did the same thing that he does in practice every day. I mean, I know what to expect from him in a game like this, especially down the stretch. He continued to move the ball. First half, I think he had 8 assists. Second half, I think he told me he didn't have any, but he still took care of the ball, ran the club, and I'm sure he had a whole bunch of hockey assists tonight too. So I was definitely proud of him, and we didn't lose a beat tonight without Tyrone. He stepped up big time.
I've been very active out there, but did you feel without Wallace out there tonight that you had a lot more on your shoulders?
Right. Yeah. It's something that I've been ready for too. Without Ty, I mean, he's a big component of our offense and our defense and just leadership in general. So he definitely told me it's time to step up. He knows I'm ready for it. He knows Sam was ready for it. Our team was just ready. We were tired of losing. So, I mean, we stepped up big time and we did whatever we had to do to win.
And how big were those blocks at the end? It became a 2-point game
Right.
with a minute left.
They were definitely big. I mean, that's what we're down there for. Me, Cam, and King. We have to continue to block shots every game.
Sam, Charles Heller, who came into the game averaging 16 points a game, has held the 9 points on 2-11 shooting. Can you talk about what you guys did to contain him and keep him out of his rhythm?
Yeah, he was a big part of our scouting report. In conference, he was shooting close to 50% from three, averaging over 20 a game in conference. So we wanted to get the ball out of his hands as much as possible, so we were trapping all of his ball screens in the first half. We changed the coverage a little bit, but we were just trying to make it difficult for him, shoot over length. I'm a little bit bigger than him, so I tried to contest as much as I can. And when he got downhill, guys like Ivan and King stepped up, and it made it hard for him to shoot over him.
Sam, how much of a relief do you guys feel after the 3-game losing streak? Now you're home, you win a game, and you have a little momentum going into Arizona on Saturday.
It's a big relief. Coach always says you never know when you're going to get your next win, so cherish them. And so, after the Utah and Colorado weekend, I thought, we thought we were probably invincible. Thought we were a little better than we were, and we got hit in the mouth on the road. And so now to come back home and play in front of our fans and play somewhere was comfortable and natural for us was huge. And obviously now it's a big relief to get one and go into Arizona.
Sam, how much of Ty's play has bled into your point guard skills? I mean, you had 6 rebounds. Crashing the defensive boards and then leaving the break.
Mm-hmm.
How's that?
Well, I got to guard him every day. I've had to guard him every day for the past 2.5 years. So, I've learned a lot from guarding him. I've learned a lot in conversations with him. And he just kept telling me to be aggressive. He's obviously a great rebounder as a guard, and so I'm just trying to take little pieces of his game and put them into mine. We're not the same player. We're not going to be. But if I can take parts of his game and put them into mine, I think it'll be successful.
Ivan, what do you guys think about Saturday facing Arizona? Game I'm sure you've had at least on your mental calendar for a while.
Right. It's definitely a big game, but at this point we're just trying to string wins together. So we haven't really gone over the scouting report yet, but we definitely know that it's a big-time program, and it's going to be a very, very, very competitive game. And we just have to get out of here with another one on Saturday.
Was it in the game plan for tonight that you were going to play some more zone than you've been playing lately? Or was that just a response to the problem?
I think it was a little bit of both. We practiced zone in practice, but we didn't talk about going zone at any point during the game until I guess the foul problem when they started calling it really tight. I guess we figured to go zone to kind of throw them off a little bit, and they went zone a few times too. So I think both teams tried to adjust to the way they were calling it.
Is that really frustrating when a game is called?
100%, absolutely. It's great as a guard to be able to kind of penetrate, and the guy can't put his hands on you and kind of slow you up. But trying to defend guys like Trey Holder, very quick, very small and quick, it's hard. It's pretty frustrating.
Are you guys concerned about the fact that past few games teams have been shooting a lot more shots than you guys have? I think they
Oh wow.
shot 17 more times than you guys.
Tonight?
Yeah.
Well, we just have to take care of the ball better. I know the 3-game losing streak, I think Coach said we had 49 turnovers in those games, and tonight I'm pretty sure we turned the ball over as well. We had 14, so we still need to cut those down. And if we don't turn the ball over, we're even better on offense, and at least less transition baskets for the other team. And that's what we need. We need to get more stops and continue to take care of the ball.
I think it is an issue that we need to get corrected, because at some point, teams are going to keep killing us, and we can't be in tight games like we were on the road and giving up 15 plus more attempts, with turnovers and offensive rebounds, and so it's something that we got to correct.
Sam, how much more comfortable were you tonight? Because you played at the point a lot in the last two games, and I think they moved Tyrone over to the wing, and so you almost kind of transitioned to this. How much did that help you?
It helped a lot. Like I said before, it feels natural to me, but even with Tyrone in the game, Coach was starting to play me at the one a little bit more to get him going on the wing, and so it helped kind of transition that and make me feel more comfortable.